Here's a quick video I just wanted to share with you guys. Pierre-Poilievre was visiting a local coffee shop, a small coffee shop who not only is doing good growing their business, but they're also helping their community. And this is kind of a nice story. It fills you with hope. You know, there's a lot of negativity when it comes to politics and the reality that some Canadians are facing. So we're going to get into this. It's just a few minutes long. Now, before we do, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It really does help grow the channel, and I appreciate you guys so much for doing that. So let's take a look, and then we'll talk about it.
I'm told this is the place to come for the best coffee.
Well, we're trying
to power ourselves up.
I think for us, having a good coffee is a bonus, you know?
Yeah.
All that matters that what we do for the community. Well, this is actually a roastery, so this is what
you're roasting it here?
Yeah, this
back
is
here?
Yeah, in the back.
Can we go see it?
Look at this stuff.
Yeah, you can. With quality control, I have the plastic sample all the products. Is one of the.
Well, I'm going to call my wife, man.
Excellent. Give her a call.
This is our operation.
How did you get into the coffee business?
Man, that's a crazy story. So my dad was addicted to drugs, and he dealt with heroin addiction for 30 years.
Wow.
And he was on and off the streets, and he was living outside of the Calgary Drop-In Center with a needle in his arm. And then 4 pastors were pretending they're homeless. They found my dad, they encouraged him, they brought him to a recovery center, the Calgary Dream Center.
Yeah.
And he got sober, and he went and got a degree in theology and became a pastor.
Really?
So my dad was helping other people off the streets and in the recovery for 5 years while pastoring a church, and he was working construction on the side.
Wow.
He ended up dying in a workplace accident.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
But when he passed away, me and my wife's staff were like, well, if he can change, anyone can change. So we just started going down with Starbucks coffee and giving away free coffee. And we were giving away so much coffee we couldn't afford it, but we wanted to keep giving back and sharing my dad's story. We bought a little coffee roaster with the 15 grand we were left with. And my dad passed away, and we started roasting in our garage.
Jim Singleton, a great hero who overcome hardship and changed a lot of lives, and he's living on in this world through this wonderful coffee shop, roastery, and all that they're doing for the other people in need.
It's like I cut a piece of suede and put it across the top.
Yes.
That's what it looks like, eh?
To see him transform to where he was, I couldn't deny that something had changed in his life.
Mm-hmm.
So I all I could do is forgive him, right? So we run a non-perishable food bank. I grew up on the food bank, and I wanted to give back. So
amazing, eh?
this came as an opportunity with our grocery partners to help grab their reclamation. Like, so if something falls off a shelf and it gets beat up or damaged, we get it, and then we give it away for free. So we distribute it to community. We give away 5,000 of these hampers a month.
Wow, 5,000.
Yes, sir.
As the demand and the need grow.
It's sad that, I mean, it's great that they're helping, but it's sad that they have to give away so much food just because people can't afford it. And again, it's just getting worse and worse and worse. Thank your liberal... Sorry, let me just repeat that. I swear to God I can talk. Thank your local liberal voter for these problems. They see the problems, they go, you know what? Here's how we fix it. I know. Vote for the same party that's caused it. Fucking brilliant, right?
Oh, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Yeah,
It's
it's overwhelming.
20% of food bank users now have jobs. They're working. But the problem is that their paychecks get chewed up by taxes and inflation. They can't afford to live.
Oh, I know.
And they got to spend too much of it on rent and other bills. It's crazy. I mean, $2,000-$3,000 a month should be a pretty solid salary to, build your life on. And it's not now. If you live on your own, you're paying, $1,500, $1,600 a month for rent, and you make $2,500. Okay, you're paying over half of your income in rent. It never was supposed to be that way, and it shouldn't be that way, but that's what happens when you have a party run by a globalist, elitist banker who wants to destroy the middle class. People don't see it yet. They either think that he's going to be the one to change it, markcarney, or they're just naive enough and they don't know anything about him. markcarney's not here for you or me. Guy's here to get rich. End of story. I don't understand how people don't see it.
So it's crazy. It's they're ruining our money. That's the problem. The government is ruining our money with all this money printing.
Yep.
And so it's not really that food or anything else is getting more costly. It's that our money is losing its purchasing power.
Absolutely.
The buying power is going down.
Totally. I met Adrian through his in-laws. So his in-laws, his father-in-law and his mother-in-law, they came and served coffee and food to the homeless with us. So we do that every Saturday. We outside the drop-in center.
That's really nice.
Yeah. Here, that's what you're drinking.
Oh wow. Is this espresso?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Wow. This is beautiful. Thank you. What a nice gift. We would love to actually support your cause by paying for all of our coffees.
Sure.
Yeah, we would love to support your cause.
Okay.
Thanks again, my friend.
Yeah.
All the best to you, Jesse.
And see, I like when Pierre shows these stories because, once in a while, with the gloom reality of living in Canada, for a lot of people right now, it's just nice to see a pick-me-up. There's not a whole lot that people are feeling hopeful about, but just remember, help is on the way. Younger voters are going to grow up. The 18 to 29 voting group is shifting to the right. That's going to continue, in my opinion. Once they get older, Generation Alpha specifically, they will likely be a very conservative group of young people. Now, they're not going to be able to vote for a little while. What do we do in the meantime? Spread messages. Make people aware of what's going on. When the CBC, the mainstream media, then they spread lies about Pierre Poilievre, just make sure you call it out. We all have a part to play here if we care about our country. We need to have change, and we're not going to get it right now. We might be able to get it in the spring or summer. Again, markcarney has been failing on every one of his promises. He hasn't done anything. It's been 8 months now. Not one accomplishment. What's one accomplishment? Oh, he gave a tax break so that Canadians get an extra $30 a month. It's not zero, so you can't say, I guess you can't say it's nothing, but it's such a small contribution, it doesn't matter. $30, you can barely get lunch for $30 for crying out loud. But that's the way people are. People don't seem to care. They're scared of Donald Trump, or they're invested in their own, selfish endeavors, or they just don't care about politics. They think everyone in every party is the same, but it's just, at least as of right now, it's not true. Again, this is not a conservative shill channel. This is not a staunch conservative man speaking to you right now. I am willing to turn my back on the Conservatives if they do what the Liberals did and turn their back on Canadians and Canada. But it would also be very stupid for them to do that. Canadians hold the Conservative Party accountable. They don't hold the Liberals accountable. That's one of the biggest reasons the Conservatives need to be in power right now, because they have to do good, or else they'll get voted out. The Liberals, as we've seen, can fail over and over again, have scandal after scandal, potentially criminal activity, let's just say that, and yet they keep getting voted in. So when next time someone says to you that Pierre Poilievre is part of this uniparty they talk about, keep that in mind, or just tell them to keep in mind that the Liberals hate Pierre Poilievre. They hate him. They know that he's a threat. Next time you hear someone say, oh, Pierre's part of the uniparty, tell them that Canadians hold Conservatives accountable. You think that Pierre Poilievre is going to get into office and just continue with the plan? And yet you'll have people like myself and Pleb and Northern Perspective and all these other great podcasters calling them out every day. They would lose support so fast, it would be a joke. I mean, they would not be able to win another election if they failed for their first 4 years. So keep that in mind. If Pierre Poilievre was part of the uniparty, the Liberals would like him. They don't. If Pierre Poilievre was part of the uniparty, he would continue to destroy this country and not do anything he said. Now, maybe that's what you think, that's fine. But to me, Pierre Poilievre seems way, way more trustworthy than a snake in the grass like markcarney.